Welcome to John Finlay group of companies. I'm here to represent Hefe John Finlay, and this is one of the group of companies which expertise into manufacturing of vibrating screens, cyclones, centrifuge, and dry washing equipment as well. So I'll give you a virtual tour of John Finlay group of companies and the manufacturing unit. So let's walk in with me. And as you can see, there are the certificates and the licenses which are must required. We have obtained all the licenses for manufacturing and everything. This factory is located in Hefei, that is Anhui province in China. So I'll give you a walkthrough. Let's get inside the factory, and I'll show you the virtual tour of our factory. So we build every equipment in house. The only thing that we take it from the other vendors are the motors, and obviously in India and China we have different voltage of the motors. So we'll be taking the best brand of the motors when we go with the centrifuges or the vibrating screens. So from here, now I'll show you the entire manufacturing unit. So firstly, let's start with the certificates. So as you can see, we have been awarded various certificates from the government of the China, as well as we are nominated as one of the best equipment selling companies. As you can see, we have vibrating screen, high frequency screens, we have double deck screens, we have centrifuges, we have cyclones, we have magnetic separators, we have DM baths. So we manufacture most of the process oriented equipments. But why we do so? So the reason is we as a John Finlay group of companies, we expertise into the cool preparation and cool washery plants. So we want to be a pioneer where we manufacture the core equipments, so that we understand the entire washery process and we can run it more efficiently. So now let's take a walk through of the entire manufacturing site. So as you can see, we have some robots. This is also been prepared from the waste materials of the spare parts. And yeah, this is one of the cool gadgets that you can have at your factory. Yeah, followed by we have lot of orders of the classifying cyclones. Cyclones are one of the best selling equipments that we have in India as well as in China. Now we have expanded to Russia, Mongolia, Inner Mongolia, and Tajikistan as well. As you can see, these cyclones are ready for the delivery. Yeah, and we have some more goodies here. We have a helicopter. Yeah, if you notice, it is also been prepared from the scraps. So if you see the last part of this, it is prepared from the cyclones, and all the materials which have been used are of the panels. So we have tried to utilize each and every spare parts. As you can see, this is one of the hot selling equipment, that is HM cyclone. Then we have a magnetic separator, which is used to separate the magnetite. So this is also produced by John Finlay entirely. And then these are few of the screens that we manufacture. This is the high frequency screens, and here we manufacture each and everything, even those panels, those vibrating feeders, everything is been manufactured by John Finlay. Only thing we import is or we change is the motor. As you can see, these screens are coming in for the repairing parts. This is again the high frequency screens, and these are some vibrating feeders. As you can see, it's been currently under the manufacturing, and here we have a lot of raw material which are being fabricated As you can see, people are still working to create those screens. Yeah, here we have the assembly unit. This is again a vibrating feeders, and these are again the parts of the screens which have been like manufactured and welded here, and which would go into the assemblies. As you can see, that person is already working towards making these parts. Once they are being manufactured, they come here. They make sure that the quality of these spare parts are up to the mark. As you can see, they are working towards creating the entire screens. Again, here we have some of the vibrating feeders, and these are the spare parts for our one of the best equipment so far. Let me introduce you to circular series. This is a dry washing equipment that we manufacture, and it is one kind of the equipment which runs on AI and ML, that's artificial intelligence and machine learning. What it does is it does not use any of the water. Sorry for the background noise, but people are working here, and I wanted to show you the live factory visits. So I'll create a separate video about these circular series equipments, but let's continue the tour. So once the screens are been assembled, as you can see the assembled screens which are here, they go for a painting. So it will go under the painting jobs. As you can see, we have the person is already working there. So we maintain very high quality of the standards, and safety is the most priority for our workers. So as you can see, that person is already wearing the face mask, he is having the hand gloves. All the safety standards are being followed while manufacturing the equipment. So at John Finlay, the quality of the equipment and safety of our employees are at topmost priority. Being said that, let's continue our tour. As you can see, this is again another paint shop where the parts are being painted here, and we use the top quality of the paint job to ensure that the equipment stays in the shape. Now let me walk you through one of our cyclones, which is the hot top selling products. I wanted to showcase initially by one of a few of the cyclones which came here for the repairing. As you can see, this alumina coating that are broken, so we are fixing these cracks. Again, we have the underflow for these cyclones. Similarly, we have one more cyclone which has came for the repairing. So we do the repair and maintenance, and even for the Indian customers, we are setting up a plant which would be in Pune, where we will be having the spare parts ready to be shipped. So we don't have to worry about spare parts availability, and we will be setting up a repairing unit, so we don't have to worry about the time on the maintenance time. It would be done in no time. So now let me show you some of the parts here, and let me ask my colleague to start the equipment meanwhile. So these are the liners which have been used in video. In the cyclone, we use very high quality of the liners. As you can see, and we never compromise with the quality of the liners which have been used. Even we have these liners which could be used for the other mineral types. Here we have the different liners. Now I want to showcase is the 3-product cyclone, which is I don't think anyone has used so far in India, and we want to bring this technology to India. So as you can see, we have the first product coming in here, then we have the second product and the third product. The ease of use of having the 3-product cyclone is less magnetic consumption, and you don't have to run twice into the 2-product cyclone. You can get it in the 3-product cyclone itself. So this is one of the innovative products that has been highly used in China, and we are trying to bring it to India. Once even a few of the customers like JSPL has visited our factory, and they are quite interested into this, and we are trying to provide them with the solution. As you can see, we have the different cyclone parts here. Yeah, and this is again a circular series which is based on AI and ML, and this is the dust collector, so it does not produce any dust, and we take care of the environmental side of the things. More coming up in the next video, but I just wanted to showcase this is one of our inside series, so which is also used for the dry cool separation. And as you can see besides me, there is a golden cool separation which is also been produced here locally by John Finlay, and 98% of the parts have been manufactured locally. So coming back to here again we have some of the spare parts and the raw material for creating the screens, cyclones, and centrifuge. So as I say, sorry for the background noise, but as I can say, as you can see, we produce everything in house, and we have a very big setup of manufacturing. This is the centrifuge. As you can see, these are the liners which have been used, ceramic tiles which have been used in the centrifuge, and these are quality checks pending. So we do often check the qualities of the things. Now, as you can see, this is the motor which would be attached. We would be providing the local motors because we have the voltage difference between China and India. As you can see, these all are the centrifuge parts which have been used, and everything has been manufactured by John Finlay to make sure that we meet the quality of the standards which has been required. So this is a centrifuge baskets which is again manufactured here. So there's we in the process equipment we make sure that we produce to the utmost quality, and because we have to run the washeries ourselves, and we are operating more than 45 washeries, and we have set up around 110 washeries, and we have total 169 million tons per annum capacity of the plants that we are operating. So it is really important for us to make sure that these equipments are of the quality and the standards which has been required. So that is the reason that I'm showing you around the entire manufacturing plant. And there we have the different parts which have been already created, and as you can see how much quantity of the parts that we have. So we do believe, again I'm repeating myself, we do believe in the quality and readiness for us to deliver everything before the time, and to utmost quality is what is our goal. So everyone is working hard towards creating it, and as you can see we don't have any shortages of any of the raw material. We make sure that once we receive the order we get it done. And as you can see in the board, we have a location of each and every parts. The cards have been attached, and we follow the standards when it comes to manufacturing. And we have the international standards that we follow for manufacturing of each and every equipment. And as you can see, these all are the parts that which we have in stock, which have been pre-manufactured, and now we will just need to assemble to make your order ready. So if you need any of the vibrating skins, if you have the requirement of cyclones, if you have the requirements of centrifuge, feel free to give us an order, send us an inquiry. As you can see, we already have the baskets and everything been well prepared in advance, so we can give you utmost quality, as well as we can reduce the lead time when it comes to ordering the centrifuge, cyclones, vibrating skins, magnetic separators, VM bar, and our new product range which is golden coal and the circular series for the dry washing equipment. Now I'll take you to some of the fabrication, where fabrication happens, where laser cuttings are happening. So we have the one of the largest equipment when it comes to laser cuttings and the entire manufacturing machines which requires for the raw material. So I'll give you a brief tour about that, and then we can move on to the spare part sections. So here are the different equipments which are used for creating, blending the steels and creating the parts that we require. As you can see, this is the basket which has been currently prepared. Uh, there are some weldings which are going on, the cutting of the raw material which is currently in action. That person is also operating the machines. So we have all the manufacturing machines in a house. As you can see, these are the raw materials which would be used for manufacturing the things. This is the storage of the raw material. As you can see, we have a lot of steels in a house ready to go. So if once we accept the order, we don't have to worry about the raw materials. We already have a lot of raw materials and ready stock materials, so we can reduce the lead time, and that is one of the best thing to have when you are operating this many equipments. When you are manufacturing those many equipments, you need to be on time, and one of the core value for us is to be on time, to deliver before the time, and help our customers with the maintenance. As we understand the pain of running a washery, so we want to make sure that we create the equipments which are of utmost quality, and we deliver the things. Talking about the quality, this is one of the station where we test the frequency of the vibrating screen. So we have the testing facility inside the manufacturing unit to ensure that we provide to utmost quality. And as you can see, the work is going on, and they are working hard to create the equipment. These are again some of the raw materials. These are one of the spare parts that are currently available to be assembled. And now talking about the spare parts, we have the different ceramic tiles, liners, and everything, which I'll show you in a second. So we have of different quality as per the requirement. So as you can see, this is 20 mm and this is 25 mm. So we do make sure, and these are entire boxes of the panels and the ceramic tiles which are available, which are frequently required. Now I'll show you the manufacturing of the centrifuge. As you can see, this person is creating the particular centrifuge, and ceramic tiles are being installed there. Uh, you can see the quality even though it is in production. You can see how closely we work, and how dedicated we are when it comes to working with that. Now let's look at how they are cutting the particular tiles, and here the tiles are being installed into the liner. So we take care of each and every minute details. As you can see, the welding is happening there. Yeah. So this is one of the manufacturing unit. We have another manufacturing unit which is with the name of HPR Finlay, which is at in the Shenzhen province. So we'll have the virtual tour of that next time. But now I would want to showcase you the laser cutting machine that we use, and which is one of the largest in Anhui province in China. So we do have a lot of manufacturing power with us, and we have dedicated workers like him who help us to create and deliver the products on time. So now let's look at the laser cutting machine that I was referring to. As you can see, this entire place is here is one of the laser cutting that's happening, and this is one of the largest machine that we have, and everything is managed programmatically here. So as you can see, it's the laser cutting has been started. As you can see, the laser cutting has been started, and the accuracy of this equipment and how large the equipment is, that helps John Finlay team to increase the manufacturing power. And we can see over there how it has been cut. It goes to the welding section of the factory, where they are welding it to match the different equipment requirement. As you can see, these plates are being cut here, and then they would be welded in the different sections. And then we have different machines for making different requirement. As you can see here, even those plates are used to create the circular centrifuge dia. So yeah, this is John Finlay Manufacturing Unit, and thank you all for having a virtual tour with me. If you have any questions, if you have any inquiries, feel free to give me on info@johnfinlay.in. Welcome to John Finlay group of companies. I'm at the Happy John Finlay and HPR John Finlay factory. Today I'm going to show you the circular series and the dry washing equipment. So let's have a walkthrough and I will explain you how this equipment works. So as you can see, these are the tanks which are used for collecting the dust. So there is no dust pollution, there is no water pollution. The blue tanks that you see, they are compressed of the air. The compressed air being stored there, which would be used by the air jets to separate out the material. Now I will give you a walkthrough. So this is our golden coal series equipment. As you can see, the green tank there and the green tank here, that collects the dust from the machine, and it is being sent over to that equipment which collects all the dust. Now, talking about the entire equipment, as you can see, we have the motor installed here. Before going that, the coal is been feeded to the vibrating feeder, which comes with the machine. The machine will separate out the coal, which will then be again feeded here. Here, as you can see on the top, it has the dust collector. So any of the dust that has been produced through the vibrating, it has been collected there. And then we have a long conveyor belt inside the machine. So we have the sensors over here. So as you can see, this red has the X-ray sensors, and then we have the adjets here. As I told you, here we have the X-ray sensor, X-ray machine, and here we have the sensors which does the entire job. So whenever the coal comes in, the X-ray would be emitted here, and this sensor would take the work of running an algorithm which will identify by using XRT technology. XRT technology goes as atomic level of the coal. It identifies the gang and the clean coal, and this is the sensor that does the work, while X-ray would be emitted to sense at the what is the atomic quality of the coal, be it an Indian coal, be it a Russian coal, or be it a Chinese coal. It does not differentiate the type of the coal. It only sense what is inside the coal. So does it have the carbon content? Does it have the gang content? That's what X-ray and the XRT technology does. What does sensor do? It runs the algorithm, and based on the algorithm, it separates out the clean coal and the gang. So how does it separate out? We have the air jets. So here we have the air jets. I'll show you around. As you can see, the tiny dots here, they are the air jet walls, air jets, so that throws the air and it separates out onto the two conveyor belts. There would be a conveyor belts coming out here, and it would be separated out based on the clean and the rejects. This is the motor which would be provided with the 440 voltage, and it would be based on the Indian standard. And this is the control room that I wanted to showcase. So this is the not the control room but the electric panel. as you can see, we have the different electronic panels here. This also comes with the machine, so we don't need to worry about anything to be purchased separately. This is the other product, which is called circular series. Uh, what it does is, just a minute, let me turn off my torch. Yeah. So this separates out from 5 mm to 30 mm, and it goes from 5 mm to 50 mm full separation, while the golden cool series, it goes from 50 mm to 400 mm. Let's have a walkthrough of this circular series equipment. Uh, we have the sensors here, and the X-ray is towards the back side of the machine. This particular steel plate and this door panel, they protect against any radiation that are happening, and we emit very like 0.25 millicents of radiation, which is nothing compared to what you get in a single X-ray. So this is a radiation safe machine. As you can see, this also comes with the machine. We have two panels in this regular series equipment. This is one of the electric panel, and as you can see, there is a fan attached to this particular panel, and this is other electric panel. So as you can see, it only requires two electric panel, and the power consumption is really less. Functioning, it on the top, it has the vibrating screen, which vibrates and equally spreads out the material in a circular series, in a circular panel. As we all know, the radius of this circle is 3.14. So the capacity of this machine increases by 3.14 times, because the material is spreaded throughout the circle, which is into the 360 degrees. And on top of that, this particular machine does have a free fall. So when the material is free falling, it detects, the sensor detects it, and during that time only it separates out. So the accuracy would be way better than the golden cool series. The reason is there is no conveyor belt attached to it, so there's a free fall, so each and every particle can be identified, and the accuracy increases by 5 times. So this is all about the golden cool series and the circular series, and as you can see, it does not have any piping, it does not use any water. The only thing that it uses is compressed air. So as you can see behind that, we have the air tank that we need to purchase, and this is the dust collector machine. Only these two things are required to be purchased. Talking about how do we manage the dust, so we don't have to worry about separating any dust. We during the start of the machine every day, we just need to empty this particular tank, which contains the dust and the other dust materials. It is totally safe, and this machine can operate up to 24 hours a day, although it is recommended that you take 30 minutes to 1 hour of maintenance break. If we consider that, it can run 23 hours a day. So your capacity can increase significantly, and the life of this machine is up to 10 years. So yeah, that's all. And if you have any inquiries about how this dry washing equipment works, you can contact us at info@johnfinlay.in, and we would be happy to help you out with your cool sorting requirement. And yeah, thank you all for taking this virtual tour. One last thing that I would like to add is, this is not an R&D technology. This is a proven technology. We have more than 80 plants running using this circular series and the golden coal series, and we have it installed in Russia, we have it installed in Tajikistan, we have it installed in China, and we are in talk with a few of the customers in India as well. So you will soon be able to see, and this is the revolution that will be seen in coal washery field. And let's join hands together in saving the environment, saving the water, and let's make the world a better place for the new generation. Thank you all. Okay, so this is the control panel of the machine, how it will look like. So if you can just see this particular, I'll show you the working. So once the coal is been feeded here, this is the vibrating skin. So it just vibrates out. This comes with the machine. The material would be separated out, and it would be rotated in 360 degrees. So once here we have the sensors. So sensors detects whether this is a clean coal or the gang coal, and this is the air jets. So it separates out the clean coal and the gang material, and that's how the basically this system works. And we have the different monitoring of this. So it shows the current capacity of the machine, and then we will be all able to monitor the efficiency of the system, and it also gives preemptive measures. It has a preemptive warning system. So if there is if anything is wrong with the machine, it will sense it, and it will tell you beforehand that there is something wrong. There are some warnings. So you can, if you want to have a better maintenance of the machine, you can definitely go through the alert systems, and you can take a preemptive measures rather than solving the things after the error occurs. That will solve the cost, and it will increase the efficiency of the equipment. And as I said, these machines are based on AI and ML, that's artificial intelligence and machine learning. So with more sorting, it learns by itself. So it learns more accurately what is the gang and what is the clean coal. So over the time, it will increase its efficiency. Initially, we start from 97% and it goes up to 99.5% in terms of the accuracy. That is, there would be 97% clean coal, and it will have only 3% of the rejects. And when talking about the rejects, it will only have the 3% of the clean coal. So that is the starting efficiency, and as it sorts out more coal particles, it learns by itself. So that's the beauty of having the AI and ML inside this equipment. So we are bringing the new technology, that's artificial intelligence and machine learning, into the coal washery, which saves the environment. There is no water pollution, no dust pollution. So this is the way ahead. So I request you all to who are into the coal washery field, I request you to contact me. I'll be able to help you out with your sorting requirement. Let's make the better tomorrow. Thank you all for having this virtual tour with me. Thank you.